This is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your first half of November 2019 general reading. It's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 1st through the 15th of November. Okay? It's a general reading, and that just means, Aquarius, it won't resonate with all of you. Take what messages do and leave the rest, okay? I have 2 decks of cards here because there are going to be 2 rows. The top row is going to be what's going on around you or outside of you, and the bottom row is going to be what's going on inside of you, mentally and emotionally. What's on your mind? So without further ado, let's go ahead and start pulling your reading. Hope you're doing good today, Aquarius. What's going on around Aquarius? One more card, please. There it is. Okay. Okay, yep, you can see those. Let's pull out the mental. What's going on in Aquarius's mind? What's on their mind? What's on their mind? What's in their heart? One card at a time, please. Okay. One more card, please. What's going on up there in their mind? What are they thinking about? Okay. Okay, Aquarius. So, what's going on around you? Your focus is on change right now. Not little change, big change. Death card comes out. This is Scorpio energy. And it's paired with the Tower. So, it's all about big changes that are happening to you or that you're choosing to make happen, okay? And when the Death card comes out, it indicates that these changes are going to release you from any obligations from the past. And an old way of living, your way of living is going to change. And you won't be able to go back from this point out. This is a strong message. So I do feel like, and here's the new beginning. This could be to your finances, your work, and it's been a heavy load. Definitely could be Scorpio. Okay, so we got a Queen of Pentacles here, so that could be solid efforts being put forth. So doing a lot of work to close out this cycle. You're paying your monies forward. It's all about stability and security. So that, in general, for the entirety, it is about making changes. The Death card is moving ahead. Leaving an old way of being behind and moving into a new way of doing things. Okay? So, paired with the Tower is changes. Both of the Death and the Tower are changes. We have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the changes, where do they happen in your life? Well, it's going to be different for different ones of you. I do feel for many of you, there could be a new beginning, or an offer on the table for you for a new beginning, a new start in some aspect of your life, where you're going to be able to put in some solid effort. For some of you, you're saving money right now for something. You're going to be able to put in the solid effort, and you have been putting in the solid effort with the Ten of Wands. Okay, it does suggest that you could even be exhausted now from how much work and effort you've been putting in to bring some stability into your life, financially and otherwise, in some situation. Or it could be within a relationship with a man or woman who has Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their chart. Okay, somewhere. It doesn't have to be their sun sign, excuse me. So it could be bringing some stability and security into a relationship that was confusing or a mess or overwhelming. Okay, one that you're very passionate about. Or it could be a relationship with a man or woman, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Okay. So, there are big changes. It could be on the home front. It could be in a love relationship. It could be within work. It'll be different for different ones of you. Okay? But you are putting in solid effort and have been putting in solid effort towards these changes. And it's weighed on you, Aquarius. Okay? And this is a situation that's been conflictual with the Five of Swords here. Definitely indicates whatever changes are being made, it's because you're just done. You're done. It's been painful. It's been isolating. It's been perpetual, because the Five of Swords indicates it's a cyclical type of situation. It's like it's the conflict that never dies. With the Five of Swords, it indicates that this situation's been going on for a long time, that every time you think it's over, it's not, it comes back. And it's, sometimes it's like 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. But the Five of Swords does say, you might have won the battle, but you didn't win the war. Okay, for some of you that analogy might work, because the situation has been long term. It's been ongoing, and it's very exhausting for you. I've seen that in here, and you're ready for changes, and you're making changes, and you're seeing changes happen. And if you haven't, you will be. Now, these could be regarding changes that recently happened in your past. Okay, and but for many of you, these are changes that are, either just happened, are happening now, or will be happening. For some of you, I feel like there was a big change, and now you're switching, within that change, you're entering a whole new chapter and a beginning within that. Okay? So, for some of you, for example, you could have moved home. That was the big change. And now that you're in that home, you're having to make other changes. Okay, you're starting a whole new chapter. Now, those changes could be anything from working on your home, or, needing to rent out a room so you can afford the mortgage of the home, So it's changes within the change you've recently made. For some of you, that will apply. That was just an example. But whatever the situation going on, it's been conflictual and ongoing, very tumultuous, very hard on you. For some, even painful. The Ten of Swords definitely indicates, divine endings. That you got to release some blocks, negative energies. But it's the end of a cycle. A hard cycle. Okay? And, you know, we're seeing the new beginning here. So, for many of you, in some aspect of your life, you're coming through a very conflictual journey, situation, change. You're bringing it to a close. And you're working on that here with the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this is with work. But, you know, you're honing your skills and your abilities about how to deal with this particular situation. And you're working hard. Some of you very hard, staying up long hours of work to pull through a certain situation in your life. But changes are coming. And it's because, you know, you're wanting the new beginning. Don't hold on too tightly. Release and let go. Surrender and go with the flow with these changes. Okay? Nothing to fear. You've got a solid new beginning here with the Page of Pentacles. More stability. The Ten of Wands says you've been working on this for some time. Where are you mentally? Well, you're focused on the new beginning and doing things differently in that new beginning. So here you're with the Empress card. This is the Empress card. Your focus is on bringing in a new beginning. So this isn't the new beginning. Your focus is on working on the new beginning, attracting the new beginning. So you're still at a point where you're working towards it, which is indicated here. Okay, but if I'm reading them like this, you're working on it, on making some changes within yourself, within your household, within the way you do things around your house or for yourself or with a person or for your family or for a loved one. There are changes that you are very much working on, doing things differently than you ever have before to bring in that new change. And you've got two aces in a row, along with the Fool card. So I definitely see the way that your whole life, in some way, for some of you, you're entering a whole new chapter of your life. And it hasn't been easy to transition, but there's no going back. Something's changed significantly in some aspect of your life, which doesn't allow you to go back to the way things were. You have to work with what it is and learn lessons and start the new chapter. I mean, that's the progression of things that I'm seeing here. So you're definitely working on this new chapter, or the bringing in this change. It will be different for different ones of you depending on where you are in your journey. So we have the Chariot here, the Wheel of Fortune, and Strength. All major arcana, I must note, here in your mental. So this tells me that the way you're thinking about your situation is significant now. Very significant right now for you, Aquarius, because you're growing. You're allowing yourself to do things different, to see things different, to feel differently about things, which affects how you behave. So you're thinking about forward movement after a problematic situation. Okay. You're thinking about, how do I move forward and learn the lessons that I need to learn from that heartbreaking, hard situation. And you're given the strength to do the work necessary at this time. So you're feeling strong. You're feeling clear. You're writing down your goals. You've got plans. You're definitely at a point where you're trying to manifest. Okay. I do not feel anything but positive energy here. Okay. Maybe some exhaustion because you've been doing a lot of work. Okay. But I don't feel like you're negative. I feel like at one point you might have been. I look at this Fool card and I see the look on this man's face, and he's not too excited about having to fix that boot so he can, you know, jump into a new beginning. So this is about mending things that have broken down so you can jump into a new start with them. So I do feel like in the beginning it might have been drudgery for you. A lot of work. You might have not wanted to do it. You might have even felt pretty negative about it. But I feel like the new beginning as of now, I feel like you're getting more adapted to it. You've come to accept it more, whatever that is for you. And you're definitely moving forward and learning the lessons. So you're in your mindset. You're learning the lessons. You're thinking about moving forward and trying to stay balanced and strong at this time, so you can continue on your path forward. What is it that Aquarius needs to know? So I'm pulling you an additional message from the Healing with the Angels deck. Okay. No, I'm not. Not from the Healing with the Angels deck. My angels want me to use the Enchanted map deck for you. So what's your message? You've hit rock bottom. In some aspect of your life, it might have felt that way. So, like I said, I need to physically show you. With this card here, the man has all these swords in his back. Okay. Well, in most tarot decks, they're in his back. Here, they're floating above. But that signifies that this has been a very difficult lesson or change. Okay. For you. And for some of you, it's really felt like you can't get any lower. Okay. So, and here we got the 10 again. So, 2 10s. So, you're definitely at the end of learning a very difficult lesson, or going through a very difficult change with a lesson. Probably several lessons attached, actually. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, it's all about changes right now. Making changes. The changes going on. You're focused on making the changes necessary, or the changes that brought you to the rock bottom are indicated still here for some of you. Okay, so right now you are definitely transforming in some aspect of your life, Aquarius. Keep the faith. Here we have another 7. Nope, we only have one. No, we only have 1 7. Sorry. We have a 5, 7. Yeah. So this message here is keep the faith. Continue shifting forward. Butterflies indicate transformation for me. Which is the Metamorphosis card after all anyways. This is where you are at this time. So these are your messages. Comment below. Tell me what all these changes are. What aspect of your life are these changes in? And how are they affecting you? Okay. Are you feeling like you're finally moving forward through them, or on the other side of them? Are you becoming accepting and adapted to the new way of life for you? Because the Death card definitely indicates that there's some sort of new way of living for you, some sort of new start that's really affected how your life operates on a day-to-day basis. So indicate to me, leave me some comments below, and if you happen to like this reading or how I read in general, do hit the like and subscribe button. Love to have you a part of my Insights Tarot family, Aquarius. And until next time, too, take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.